What's up, guys? This is the Galaxy's greatest Austin Peffer here, and I'm here once again with Shane DeVoe, and we are here for our Week 3 NFL predictions. So last week I ended up going 11-5. I would have gone 12-4, but I decided to switch to Cincinnati, kicking myself for that. I'm not sure. How did you go?
I think I went 12-4.
12-4, nice.
My Monday night game really helped me out in the long run.
Okay. But I ended up finishing 11-5. I am currently at 20-11 for the season, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Give a shout out to our Week 2 winner. That is Chicken Salad, going 14-2. That is not easy to do. So congratulations to you, Chicken Salad. And you are also at the top for our overall standings at 24 wins. In second place is also Chicken Salad at 22 wins. No, not the same person. There's someone named Chicken Salad and someone named also Chicken Salad.
Very confusing.
Very confusing. But let's get right into Week 3, starting with the Thursday night game. The LA Rams will be at the San Francisco 49ers. Shane, who you have and why?
I have the LA Rams. In
Okay.
fact, the San Francisco defense is just straight up horrible. Their offense can't even score. And this LA Rams, their defense, with Aaron Donald back now, he's going to be tearing up that defensive line. I just can't see the Rams losing this game.
I agree with you, Shane. Although I don't think San Fran's defense isn't too bad, I think there's some room for improvement. Heck, I mean, they held the Seahawks to 12 points, but then again, the Seahawks offense isn't too glorious either. But I got to go with the Rams. I know San Fran swept the Rams last year, but I think this year the Rams might even return the favor, but I just had to go with the better team in this case, and I think the Rams are the better team, so I have the LA Rams winning this game. Next, we go to London for Baltimore versus Jacksonville, and here I got to go Baltimore. You know, these teams are quite similar, but the thing is, I like Baltimore on offense more than I like Jacksonville on offense because at least Joe Flacco can be reliable. Blake Bortles, if this team goes down early, which they probably will, they're not coming back, which is why I have the Baltimore Ravens winning this game. And Baltimore, they just tend to start pretty hot in the season, so I think it continues. I got the Ravens winning this game.
I have the Ravens too, but we shouldn't let Jacksonville be so far out because every time they play in London, they have won.
That is
Remember
true.
that. So this could be the upset that Ravens aren't expecting, but I still have the Ravens winning big. Their defense is still too good, even after 2 weeks. There's no way this Jacksonville defense, even with Blake Bortles, is going to be able to stop them.
Actually, I think they did lose once in Jacksonville to the Dallas Cowboys a few years back, but as of recent, the Jaguars have done pretty well in London. They are London's best team, so we'll see, but I have the Ravens winning that one. We move on to what I say is game of the week. The Atlanta Falcons on the road to the Detroit Lions. Shane, who you have?
This is a very tough decision. After Monday night's game, that really solidified what I think could probably win, but I have to go with the Atlanta Falcons on this one. It was only a 9-point game where they won against Green Bay, but still they had them throughout the entire game. They were beating up Aaron Rodgers throughout the entire game. I believe this defense is going to do the same thing to Matt Stafford, and it's going to get into his head, and Matty Ice is just going to prove that you can't stop the defending MVP.
One thing I will say about the Falcons, though, they can play lights out at home, and then on the road, they don't play as good, but they still play pretty good. I'm going with the Falcons here. I really wanted to pick the Lions for the upset, but I think I trust the Falcons just a little bit more than I trust the Lions, but I would not be surprised at all if the Lions won this game. We're next going to move on to Denver at Buffalo, and I say Denver wins this one easily, even though it's at Buffalo. Buffalo's not too much of a threat this early in the season at home, rather than later in the season when it's cold. I got the Broncos winning this one probably a bit easy.
Me too. I have Denver winning this. I don't see no way Denver's going to lose this.
Yeah, Denver has been very impressive this beginning of the season. We next move on to the Saints at the Panthers. Shane, who you have?
The fact that I know Drew Brees is a great quarterback, he's elite. And don't get me wrong, the first 2 games that he had, you playing Tom Brady, and then you're playing the week before against a team that you should have won. I don't see him winning this one. I hate to say it. They're going to go 0-3 for the first 3 games of the season. The Carolina Panthers are still good, even with Cam Newton with his disabled, injured arm, still able to throw the ball downfield, get his teams into scoring position and score. I just don't see them losing this game.
I'm going to have to agree with you, Shane, although this is a bit more challenging team rather than the Niners and the Bills they faced the last 2 games. They've held both of those teams to just 3 points, which is very impressive. I don't care if they're not that good on offense. That's still impressive, holding 2 teams in a row to 3 points. I got to go with the Carolina Panthers here, although it would not shock me if the Saints won this game. But in rivalry games like this, it's usually safe to go with the home team. I'm going with the home team. We're going to next move on to the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Chicago Bears. And I say look out for this game because the Bears could pull the upset. Pittsburgh is just not the same team when they are away from home. But I have the Steelers winning this, a close game in my eyes. I have the Steelers winning. And the Bears are a better home team. I forgot to mention that. Yep. And they could be pretty scrappy, so watch out for that. Wouldn't surprise me if Chicago pulled this upset, but I'm going to go with Steelers with about like a 3-point win maybe.
I have the Steelers too. Again, the Steelers are not as good as they are on the road as they are at home, but they still put up big numbers against teams that they know they could beat. But when they play defenses like this, they always play down to them. It always happens, and that's where they get screwed in the end. But
oh, hey, we're just recording a video.
Okay, this is private property. You guys aren't allowed on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we allowed to finish up?
What's that?
Are we allowed to finish up? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. All right.
Also, like, if there's people here, like, because this feels like a lot of times we're playing up there, absolutely them, but just when nobody's here for insurance purposes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Sorry for the interruption, guys. We will move on. So as we were saying about the Steelers,
the Steelers are going to win. I just don't see them losing it anyway. Although Mike Trubisky might be starting for the Bears. It's still up in the air for right now, but he could be starting this Sunday.
All right. But yeah, at the end, I kind of had to go with who's the starting quarterback, and I trust the Steelers to beat Mike Glennon, but who knows? We next move on to Cleveland at Indy, and I noticed that I've been picking all road teams so far, but now I will change up. I will take the Indianapolis Colts, and I think the Browns could win this, but the Browns, they always have a trouble finishing games, and the Colts, they didn't look too terrible against Arizona last week, so I think they're due for a win here. I'll say the Colts get a win here.
Yeah, I say the Colts get a win here. They have to get the first one of the season, at least give them some hope, even with the fact that Andrew Luck's still going to be out for a while. But they just got to get that confidence that we can still win games even without him.
All right, we'll move on to the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. Lock of the week, Miami Dolphins easily win this game.
Miami Dolphins too. There's no way they're losing.
All right. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Minnesota Vikings. I had a little trouble with this game. I would have taken the Vikings up until this week just because of all the injury concerns at quarterback. We don't know who's going to be quarterback for this game. I'm going to take the Buccaneers to get the upset on the road.
I take Tampa Bay too. The fact that Sam Bradford was injured last week and he's still up in the air, he could be out for another week or an additional 5 weeks to 6 weeks due to his leg. I just don't see that him playing at all this week.
And if he does come back, I mean, he's probably not going to be at 100% because he looked really sluggish when he was trying to warm up last week. So, yeah, I'm going to take Tampa Bay to win this game. Houston at New England. Guys, New England's not going anywhere. I hate to break it to you. Give me the Patriots to win this game.
Same here. There's no way they're going to lose.
Alrighty. We have New Orleans at Carolina. Whoa. We just went through that game, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did. Huh. That's odd. Is there a game I skipped on here? No? Alright, we'll move on to the Giants at the Eagles. And I got to go with the Eagles on this one. Home field. This is their home opener, and I think they're going to come lights out. The Giants, I don't know what happened to this team, but they are just not playing the way that some people expected them to.
Yeah, I just don't see it. They should have won last night's game, even with having Odell Beckham. It's proved when they have him, they win close games, if not big games. But I just don't trust the Giants this year. These first 2 games prove it to me that they cannot win games that they should win. I have to go with the Eagles.
It is common for the Giants to start sluggish, so maybe this could be the case, but they end up finishing like 8-8, 9-7 for all we know. But yeah, they're asking too much for this defense. Even though it's a top 5 defense, they're just asking too much of them. So give me the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game. We'll move on to the Seattle Seahawks at the Tennessee Titans. Who do you have, Shane?
This is a tough game. I ain't going to have to go with the Seattle Seahawks just based on the fact that their defense, even though they've won very, very close game last week, their defense is still good. Their offense is even better than the Titans, but it's all up in the air right now. Both teams could win. The fact that if I chose the other one could win. I have to go with the Seahawks on this one.
I'm going to have to agree with you here. Seahawks defense is great. I mean, their offense is looking really sluggish right now. But, I mean, Russell Wilson, he always gets the job done. And I think they have enough to beat this Titans defense. So, I'm going to say Seattle wins. Probably another low-scoring, close game. But I'm going to give it to the Seattle Seahawks. Next, we're going to move on to the Cincinnati Bengals at the Green Bay Packers. Bengals, what can I say? You should have won. Since you didn't, now you have to go 0-3 because you're not beating the Packers in Lambeau. Give me the Green Bay Packers.
Same here. Aaron Rodgers is going to be a little upset for him losing that game last week by 9 points. He's going to have a little bit of fire in his stomach, especially going back home to Lambeau Field. He's going to decimate this defense and prove them that we should have won last week.
And I know there's some injury concerns with Green Bay, but I still got to go with the Packers. Kansas City at the LA Chargers, and the Chargers, you're a better team than what your record shows, but you're going to lose this game too because there's going to be more Kansas City fans than there are Charger fans, so I'm going to take the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs too. The Chiefs seem too good on offense, especially with their rookie running back Kareem Hunt. I have the feeling he's going to be the leading rusher by the end of the season when it's said and done, but for right now, they have no answer to stop him.
And not to mention that you guys just can't seem to beat the Chiefs after the 2013 season. I think the Chiefs have swept you ever since. You might have won once, but yeah, the Chiefs kind of own you guys right now. So I'm going Kansas City. Sunday night football, Oakland Raiders at the Washington Redskins. This could be a really good high-scoring game. Who do you have, Shane?
I have the Oakland Raiders. They have proved to me in these last 2 weeks that they are not going to go away. They're going to keep putting points on teams, especially with the addition of the Beast Mode, which we proved last week why they brought him back out of retirement. He is going to be massive help for this team on the running game, and especially with this defense, who's known to stop runners going up the midfield.
This game took me a couple days to decide because I think the Redskins, don't be surprised if the Redskins win this game. But I got to go with the Oakland Raiders. I think they're just a little too powerful on offense, and they've proven that they can win on the road. And out of these two teams, I trust the Raiders coming back, being down, than the Redskins. And, I mean, but the main concern for me is the Raider defense. Like, this Redskins offense could just throw all over them to the point where it'd be too much for the Raiders to come back. So I'm saying look out for the Redskins to pull this upset, but I feel a little safer going with the Raiders, so I'm going to go Oakland Raiders for this game. And finally, Monday Night Football, the Dallas Cowboys at the Arizona Cardinals, and okay, yes, the Cowboys did not look good against the Broncos, but here's the thing. The Broncos are one of the hardest teams to beat early in the season in their home, especially with that defense. If their defense has a nickname, it usually means they're pretty good. All right, they give Tom Brady a hard time, all right? And I mean, I'm no Cowboys lover. I really don't like the Cowboys at all, but I'm going to defend them here. They faced a rough defense. Now, Arizona's got a better defense as well, but they're just definitely not on the Broncos level. I say the Cowboys bounce back and win this game.
This was a hard decision for me for the fact that Arizona won only by 3 points. A field goal won them the game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they couldn't score in the Colts defense.
Dallas got killed, basically, in Denver. Ezekiel doesn't look like he wants to play now after that game. But I feel like Dallas will win this game, but I'm going to have to go with the Arizona Cardinals. The fact that Bruce Arians, the offensive-minded genius, knows how to probably get past this defense. He's going to do something to help Carson Palmer and Larry Fitzgerald get past this and probably score big points on them.
All right, I don't think we really disagreed. Was that the only game we disagreed on?
I believe so, unless there was other ones, but people in the comments will let us know.
Yeah, they'll let us know, but thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more content by the Galaxy's Greatest. Give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Leave some comments down below. Do you think we're right? Do you think we're wrong? Who do you think's going to win? And, you know, who do you think are the best teams right now? What do you think are the scores for this game's coming up? Let us know down there. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Shane DeVoe and Austin Peffer, the Galaxy's Greatest, and we'll see you all next time.